this Christmas season's been really tough on mine and my family. This is probably the toughest one we've ever been through. And, we went from having a really nice house, and a company and all kinds of things, and it seemed like it just all got ripped out from under us, and that's a sad thing, but at the same time, it's something that we just have to deal with. And our family has been through a lot this year, and a lot of it's my fault, and I'll own that. But grace be to God, we're still together, and we're still in a warm place, and I have a job, but it doesn't seem like the world works like it used to work. Nothing seems like it works like it used to work. It seems like a lot of things are just falling apart, not just in my life, but in just the world in general. And maybe that's just me seeing a lot of this stuff. But I was talking about this stuff in like 2016, or even before that, when we started seeing, the downfall of, I would say, humanity in general, the decency in people, and people becoming less graceful and more what I would call the independent movement of people, and not coming together in any kind of community, friendships falling apart, and people just becoming more isolated from each other. And I would think, a lot of that is from social media and the digital age. But I think a lot of it is spiritual too. There's a time coming, and is here in general, that people are just becoming less human, and less godly, and the morality of people is falling. And I feel it in myself a lot of the time, and I just ask God a lot to try to guide me in, repairing my heart, and repairing, my kindness and my grace, and through Him. And, I pray to God a lot more than I ever did. I read the Bible every day. I try to every day. And, going to God is not the easiest thing to do. It may be the reason, that I am the way, or I'm at where I'm at. It could be that. Because I think when you turn to God, sometimes He takes things that weren't right for you away, and sets a path for you that's the right direction. And, this season is incredibly difficult. I've had bad thoughts. I've had, extreme depression and anxiety. And, all I do is ask God and Jesus Christ to come into my heart and heal the things that need to be healed, and take away the things that need to be taken away by His will. And it's very difficult, to say the least. I'd say this is one of the more difficult times of my life. We have 4 children at home. We have, we live in an RV, which is different from the nice 3-bedroom home that we had before. And it's just extremely difficult. We're living on less of an income than we had before. And I feel like a complainer here, because I know a lot of people in this world are dealing with the same exact thing. They've got nothing, and I pray for them too. There's so many things going on. The UFOs in New Jersey, the politicians going insane, and nothing seems to work the way it does, and, all these crazy pedophile rings, and just a lot of stuff going on. And I really just hope that people can come together, and God comes to this planet to save us, and comes to Earth and recreates His kingdom. because I feel like a lot has been lost